Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy D-Lloyd. So last night, the Louisville Cardinals defeated the Duke Blue Devils in a pretty quiet game for Lamar Jackson. Only 2 touchdowns total, and that sounds crazy that I'm only saying only 2 touchdowns. But compared to what he's been doing all season long, kind of a quiet game. They won 24-14. Not really a blowout win, which you would kind of expect now from Louisville. But the question is, we are now halfway through the NCAA season. Is Lamar Jackson the runaway favorite for the Heisman Trophy? And I'm explaining to you guys why I believe so. There's really nobody else who has a shot of kind of beating Lamar Jackson when it comes to the Heisman race. Now, I don't think Louisville will get back to a national championship. They might make the playoffs maybe, but I'm not really sure what the actual season will end up being like. And even if they don't make the playoffs, I still see Lamar Jackson as the runaway Heisman favorite. And I'm pretty much going to explain why. So you have Deshaun Watson, pretty much the clear number 2. You might be able to add JT Barrett at this point, but I think Deshaun Watson is the number 2 guy as of right now. When you look at the passing stats, they're kind of comparable. You do have more passing yards from Lamar Jackson. Deshaun Watson does have more touchdowns. He also has more interceptions. Completion percentage is right around the same, but it's what Lamar Jackson has been doing on the ground, which has definitely made him stand out from Deshaun Watson. Watson has 0 rushing touchdowns so far this season. We don't know what he'll do today against North Carolina State, but Lamar Jackson has 15 rushing touchdowns, 832 rushing yards, and that's on top of his 15 passing touchdowns and his 1,800 passing yards. I mean, the numbers that this guy has really been putting up has been unreal. It's pretty much video game numbers, and you'll be hard-pressed to even get this in a video game, you guys. And he's been doing this pretty much week in and week out. Now, the way he embarrassed Florida State at the time, we thought Florida State was a lot better than what they're showing us to be, but Florida State is still a very good team. They beat Miami, and we'll get a very good comparison when Clemson plays Florida State in the next couple of weeks. That will be a clear prediction as what will happen. If Deshaun Watson has any chance, he will have to pretty much dominate that game against Florida State, but I don't really see that happening. The other guys you have, JT Barrett, a very solid quarterback, but just not really in the same category as Lamar Jackson, not talent-wise, but just the numbers they've been putting up this season. So I don't see JT Barrett bringing it home. You have Jake Browning in Washington. He's having a very efficient year as a quarterback, as a pocket passing quarterback. Doesn't really have a lot of rushing yards, but 23 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. That will always throw you up there, but that is really all you kind of have as terms of competition for Lamar Jackson. Now, although Lamar Jackson they have a pretty easier schedule up until they play Houston, and then maybe that might be pretty much all they have competition-wise. They play North Carolina State next, Virginia, Boston College, Wake Forest, Houston. Like I said, that will be the next challenge. Then they end their season at home against Kentucky. So I think Lamar Jackson is pretty much, as long as he doesn't get injured and he kind of just keeps pace going, not the same pace he started the year with, but just a decent pace, 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns a game, I think he's pretty much a lock for the Heisman Trophy. But that is the question, you guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Lamar Jackson has already essentially won this Heisman race, or do you think it's another player that could kind of sneak in if he, balls the rest of the year and can kind of push Lamar Jackson and make it, a kind of interesting race to see who will win? I think Lamar Jackson has pretty much won this hands down. I don't see Deshaun Watson coming back and winning it, but you guys let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead, leave this video a like. It helps me out a lot, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D-Lloyd. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.